Beep beep. What's going on, Elliot? And we got Kat with us today. It's gonna be a good one. And Chris. Photoshop job for a girl on Facebook. Nice. Correcting the placement of her false eyelashes. I love doing stuff like that. I love photo editing. Alright, we're gonna have to do the first part of this castle again. We got to the second half of this castle yesterday, and I probably could have finished it, but it was Ville time. So we're just gonna, I don't know, have a relaxing Saturday stream. Paralysis is getting kind of hard. It seems like every stream now is like, let's just get through this one level. That's my goal. But that's okay. That's how we get better. Am I a fan of White Castle? I've only ever had it a couple times. And it seems like 4, 5, 6. It seems just like, greasy fast food. But when it comes to greasy fast food, it's good greasy fast food, you know what I mean? Oh, I forgot to... if you're in the mood for some... just some greasy, delicious fast food burgers, then yeah, it's good. But I gotta be in the mood for that. It's not everyday food. I kind of feel the same way just about McDonald's, McDonald's isn't everyday food, but occasionally... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Occasionally you just want a McDonald's cheeseburger. Not because it's a gourmet burger, but because it's a McDonald's burger. It's just... it tastes the same as it did when I was a little kid. Yeah, burgers are sure small, with those thin patties. You're mostly eating bread. It's not my favorite. They have chicken sandwiches now, though. I think if I were in the St. Louis area and past a White Castle, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'd be tempted to stop. Just because it's been more than a decade since I've had them too. Oh, I didn't make it. Yeah, my diet, especially with Pixelina cooking, my diet's pretty clean. So I feel like it's okay to splurge once in a while. Oh my. So this castle's pretty tough. I beat the first half last night, so that's why I'm kind of doing as well as I am right now, because I've already played it. Bam. The second half, though, is motor skills, and it's unbelievable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Game audio is not coming through on stream. Oh, yeah. There you go. That should be better. Thanks for the heads up, Elliot. I was a guest on Vill's stream last night, and I couldn't hear my own voice from his stream, so I had everything else muted, and I forgot to unmute it. Turns out I actually had his stream muted. But I could still hear his voice on the call. I'm just still new to doing stuff like that. I haven't quite got all the little gotchas figured out. Ah, crumble. Thank you, Chris. So at the end of this section, though, there's 2 pipes. There's like a horizontal one you can just, you know, go in, I guess. And then there's a vertical one that's a little less conspicuous. And I went in the vertical one, and there's a motor skills section after that. Which seems like it should just be the second half of the level, but I don't know what's in the other pipe, so we're gonna find out. A Disco Scooty Yoshi. Love it. Ah, I re-grabbed too soon. Like a big old silly pants. Someday I'll hit a saw. So how's everyone's weekend going? For all the rain and hot weather we've had lately, it is like 76 and gorgeous today. Just forgot to throw. up throw. I like a good rain too, but we've had a lot of it. My lawn got to be like 8 or 10 inches tall. It was always raining whenever I had time to mow the lawn, it was raining. Oh man. We eventually got out there and mowed though, even though the grass was still sopping wet. It was an awful time. Oh, gotta spin. I keep forgetting to throw there. Itty bitty tiny peep. What's up, Adam? Did Liam finish that Hyrule Court game this morning? That was weird. I was loving it though. I keep forgetting to throw there. For the first time in my life, I bought a Regal movie theater exclusive Superman popcorn bucket that came with 2 Superman cups and 2 little figures of Superman and Lex Luthor. Well, that's cool. Need to take home some collectibles. Ah, Grumble. How did you find Superman? Was it good? I assume you got all that Superman memorabilia at the Superman movie. Just a wild guess. Oh. Oh, that's funny. Here I am convinced, you know, you get the Superman bucket at Superman movie and I'm wrong. Well, how did you find Fantastic Four? I haven't been hearing great things. Oops. That's exactly what I've been hearing. Like, it's 4, 5, 6. You know, they're not comparing it to the old stuff. They're just saying it's a boring movie. Which, unfortunately, 5, 6. Unfortunately, that seems to be a reoccurring criticism about the Marvel Universe lately. Which is something I never thought I'd say about the MCU. I mean, those movies were top tier. Even franchises I didn't really follow, like Captain America and Thor. The movies were awesome. Got me into those characters, you know? Especially Iron Man. I never really cared for Iron Man. But 3, 4, 5, 6. Now Iron Man's one of my favorite characters. The movies just really turned me around. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of the new MCU stuff is boring. I actually watched Brave New World, and yeah, that was my opinion too. It was just boring. I mean, I'm looking forward to some of the larger format stuff next year, like the new Avengers movies, World War Hulk. Grumble. Have I always had the exit counter in the corner? No, that's new today. I like coding little stuff like that. And 3, 4, 5, 6. And when Phil was doing Nightmare Cafe, I was like, oh, we need a counter for the rooms. And I, started to throw together a little website that would do that. And I started losing count of the rooms. Plus I was clickety-clacking away on the keyboard, and I was like, 5 seconds. I was like, I need to pay attention. So I just kind of threw up a manual counter, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and manually changed it with every room. But once I got off of his stream, I started working on a actual counter, and I'm like, this could be a room counter, an exit counter. Spontaneous nosebleed just hit you like a Mr. Falcon. Yeah, man, there's even a message at the end credit saying the Fantastic Four will return in Avengers Doomsday. I'm not looking forward to them in particular, but Spider-Man will return. Maybe even Doctor Strange, but... Well, it makes sense. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It makes sense that the Avengers would come back, or the Fantastic Four would come back in Avengers Doomsday, because Victor Von Doom is the the villain for Fantastic Four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did hear rumors about a Spider-Man 4 movie with Tobey Maguire. Which would be awesome, because Tobey Maguire made a great Spider-Man, I think. Adam, you're so right. Oh. You guys watch Archer at all? There's an episode where somebody gets a broken nose and he recommends that exact product for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one of the characters like gets super like miffed with him. And he's like, "What? That's what they're for." I'm like, yeah, they kind of are. Not in that exact circumstance, but you know. Yeah, well, that was my understanding, and there's a lot of, you know, intentional misinformation out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, I heard that Tobey, like, he wasn't gonna guest star in it. Like, he was going to be Spider-Man, just a fourth movie in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man universe, and Sam Raimi was gonna return to direct. Which I hope it's not just a hoax. Because that would be totally cool. Because I don't know if anybody watches like the animated Marvel stuff, but they've been doing animated films about the Spider-Verse. I think there's Into the Spider-Verse and then Across the Spider-Verse. And the main character in that one is Miles Morales. So there's a lot of potential to explore there too. Although they've also said they were kind of done with multiverse stuff. Grumble. Archer was a good show. He's had like 7 seasons of Archer on DVD. I love that show. It is such a good show. Oh my gosh. That was 7, that wasn't 6. I don't know if I want a picture of me with a tampon on the internet. Ah, I did it again. I think it's probably wise. As funny as it would be to see, it's probably a good idea to keep that one to yourself.
Oh, is that Chris? Yup. I heard it's Tom Holland's doing a Spider-Man. It's called Spider-Man Brand New Day, like in 2026 or something. I think he's, yeah, Tom Holland's like still Spider-Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I heard about that one too. The new Tom Holland one is Brand New Day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I just think they're... Well, that's weird. I just think there might be some buzz about the Tobey Maguire one because there was a Spider-Man 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slated, but it got canceled because Spider-Man 3 was Spider-Man 3. Peak blackmail material. Nah. Just own it. Be like, yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I needed something to absorb blood. Can you think of a better product? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And right into the spike. Ah. Toby was best for sure. Didn't even watch the Mysterio one with Tom Holland, or the one with where Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire joined. Oh, they're wonderful. Far From Home's pretty good. I'm not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not the biggest Jake Gyllenhaal fan. I think he kind of gives the same performance in every movie he's in. But, you know, as far as Mysterio goes, he did a serviceable job. Ah. Ground ball. Jake Gyllenhaal's first movie was when he was a kid. Really? He was in City Slickers? That was a funny movie. That had one of those like weird 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of those weird 1990s sequels that should have never ever happened. Like the first movie was super good, and then the second one was like, yeah, remember that guy that died at the end? You know, he had a twin brother that no one ever knew about, so we're doing another movie. It's like, ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, what's in here? Stew Cat. Got a very long grinds. Okay, and then we go to the... Gotcha. Jake Gyllenhaal played Billy Crystal's son in City Slickers. Just bought it and the sequel on DVD. I don't even remember the sequel at all. Like, I was at an age where, you know, I wasn't really jaded or anything, you know. It's like, oh, okay, great, we get another movie. Whereas today I'd be like, come on, guys. Oops. Wife is screaming because she got duty on her hand from Junior. Yeah, babies do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then we throw it that way. Alright. I'll remember how to do this. Oh, wait, no. We didn't finish an exit. I was gonna say, like, I need to hit my exit button. I can already see that exit counter being an issue. I'm gonna forget it every time. So Chris, you're still a user of physical media, huh? Still buying DVDs? Crazy to me when I hear people like Chambo, for instance, said they don't own any more DVD Blu-rays, even if they watch anything. So I watch mostly DVDs, and it's rare for people now. Apparently, it is rare for people, and I applaud you for keeping physical media. I don't get too heated. 1, 2, 3. I don't get too heated about much, but there are some things that really get under my skin, and that's one of them. Not so much streaming. I think digital distribution is definitely has its place in the world. You know, and subscription services like Netflix, they have their place in the world. What bothers me though is when you big air quotes here, buy some type of media. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. And then the outfit that sold you that media loses the license to it, or just decides to sunset it. Whether it's a video game or a movie or a TV show, doesn't matter. Music. And then you no longer have access to that. You know, and they get around this by saying you're not buying the product or a copy of the product, you're buying a license to view the product while it's available on our servers. And that's just, come on. That's using language to dance around responsibility. And obviously most people aren't going to understand that or be thinking about that while they're buying. I love collecting physical media. Good for you, Elliot. I worry about the day they stop making DVDs and Blu-ray. Because I still get new movies from the library. 1, 2, 3. This is about as far as I got yesterday. And I had the hardest time with that drop-in yesterday. It turns out, I guess you have to be spinning for a certain number of frames or something. I'm just kind of speculating here. In order for the, spin jump off of a throw block to work. So you just have to start spinning immediately after you knock the throw blocks. And then like 80% of the time, it works every time. Yeah, library is great for movies. My family used to do that. We have a local bookstore with them too, but I mostly buy DVDs and Blu-rays on eBay and Amazon. I know. Well, you can get them dirt cheap, or go garage sailing. Like, there's a huge flea market once a year where I live, and just about everywhere you go, and I know this isn't going to last forever, but just about everywhere you go right now, somebody's selling DVDs for $1. Everywhere. eBay and car boot sales are my favorite place to go scouting. Heck yeah. You can find some treasures. Hear that Best Buy stopped selling DVDs and Blu-rays. They even still sell video games, but an employee told me that might be gone soon enough too in the future. They might have just been trying to sell you video games. Although video games are going in that direction. Somebody was telling me that the Switch 2 has a has a cartridge slot, but the cartridges don't have any game data on them. Oh no. That the cartridges just include a license that allows you to download the game. And it's like, ugh. I don't like that. Yo, Vil! That makes preservation of video games more difficult too. We're already starting to lose video games. Grumble. There was this Doctor Who game on mobile and iOS, and it was like a puzzle game. Well, it was Doctor Who themed, so of course I tried it out, but it was a really good puzzle game. And then it was just gone one day. And later I read that the developers of the game had paid for a Doctor Who license, and, well, it ran out. And they had to pull the game, which is like, I understand that from a business perspective. I totally get it. But it's sad. It sucks from a consumer perspective. Yeah, because it was just a genuinely good game. And there was like a collection aspect to it. If you achieved certain things, you unlocked different characters. And then playing the game as those characters like gave you experience and stuff. Like there was a lot of replayability to it. Well, that was a bad one. Oh, I did pick up, this morning I got an email that the King's Quest collection was on sale on Steam, so I got that today. Which kind of hurt me a little bit, because I kind of already owned it, but I wanted it on my PixelPadlock account. So, how in the world do you do this? Grab the Mega Man X collection on sale? You know, that's on my wish list, and I see it every time it goes on sale. But I never pick it up. Because I can play most of the Mega Man X's on the Mister. Like 1 through 4, I think, are on Super Nintendo. And, I think 5 and 6 are on PlayStation? The last couple are on PlayStation 2, I think. I might be wrong about that. And the Mister can't play PlayStation 2. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to stay big and bounce on the throw block. 8 bones? I can't really go wrong for $8. I should have done that the other way around. $8? You know, you can't really go wrong for 8 bones because you're a wolf. Yikes. Sent you a cute DDM? I will check it out. Down. Plus, if you're an achievement hunter, it might be worthwhile to get the collections. Oops. Because I think they added achievements in. Speaking of achievements, I was like Googling around. I ran into this project called Retro Achievements, and they're just really, really cool. You get this special Retro Achievements emulator and you sign into your Retro Achievements account, and it adds achievements to classic games. Like NES games, SNES games. 1, 2, 3. And it does this by just reading the RAM. You know, when it sees the right combination of values in RAM, it knows that you've done a certain thing in the game, and it pops an achievement for you. I'm like, that's awesome. You know, can we do it on real hardware? And you know, the other awesome thing is, it's not just commercial games. There's a lot of kaizo games that people have made achievements for. 1, 2, 3. And there's projects to put this on real hardware too. I was Googling around to see if it would ever come to the Mister, but it's not looking good. Oh, no good. You know, and if the Mega Man X collections are anything like the Mega Man collections, they probably have like remix challenges and stuff in there too. I really enjoyed those in the Mega Man collections. They had these like chopped up level challenges where you played certain parts of levels and you just went from one to the other, and it was timed. 1, 2, 3. So you could get like gold and silver and platinum medals. It was really fun. It's always fun trying to beat your own score on something like that. One, two, three. Grumble. Oh, by the way, Vil, big congratulations on Nightmare Cafe last night. You beat the first one, and I was like, yeah, odds of beating the first one tonight, 100%. Then you knocked out number 2. That was awesome. Yo, what's up, Red? Hope you're having a super weekend. What to do, what to do. just got back from signing your kids up from school. I can't believe it's that time of year already. It feels like summer just got started and now we're seeing back to school things, you know? Got lucky. It's all skill, man. Alright. So I have to chase that block there, and I feel like if I take some damage, I can line it up a little bit better. But I almost certainly need to be big.
Well, now I am big.
Alright.
Thank you, cat.
I'm just not sure what to do. See, you just can't. You can't like catch up to it. There's something I'm missing. Making chips by hand is so annoying. That's one of those things that everybody's got their own way of doing it. I think I see it. I think I see it. I don't think I bounced on it twice in that pit. I think I just go over the two spike wall there. Well, no. It doesn't have enough time to catch up to me. Okay. So, Elliot, how do you make chips? Do you do the two fry method, where you like fry them and then you freeze them and then you fry them again? Why did I do that? So if I do this, I mean, like, I conceivably could catch up to that, but I'm worried that there's going to be a big check at the end. Peel, boil, let them stand until they're dry. Okay, so you do a two cook, just not a two fry. I bet that would do about the same thing, though. Because the whole point is to get, 1, 2, 3, is to get a tender inside and a crispy outside. Oops. Grumble. One, two, three. And that says wait right there, and I don't know why. Urgh. Yikes. Hey, look at that! There wasn't a big check. There wasn't any indicator there to tell me to take damage. Alright, road to success. Thanks for the G's, guys. Wrap me like a taco has got to be the best name for a kaizo level I've ever seen. Let's hope it's a good level. Let's hope it stands up to the name. Okay, we're screen wrapping. Check that DM now. You gonna make me take time on stream to check a DM? Is it like relevant to the stream? We'll go check it out. Open Discord. I get behind on Discord so bad. Oh, I'm glad I checked it. Oh, that is cute. I love it. I think that might be going in my fan art folder. That is cute. Yeah, glad I checked it. Oh my. Okay. So it looks like we're tossing the shell up and then going down. Oh, that hurts me. Okay, so I shell jump there. Well, Bunker Games. Welcome in. I'm sorry, I missed your message. Oh, I'm gonna remember. That is like one of the cutest things I've ever seen. I'll be showing Mrs. Padlock that picture. I think you're gonna have a little gamer on your hands, Adam. Whoops. I already have 4 gamers, what's one more? That's a lot of children's. I keep, like, I don't know, forgetting that these rocks are gonna fall on me. Boy, if this shell were like one tile to the right, it would be way easier. How many consoles you have in your house? No. Never really gone into detail about it. Wait a minute. Why didn't I screen wrap? Five PS5s, 3 PS4s. What? Five PS5s, 3 or 4 PS4s, a Wii, a Switch, a Nintendo, and a Genesis. Whoa. You're doing better than me. I don't have any of those. Well, I have a Nintendo. A little confused here. Why am I not screen wrapping? Also a PS3. PS3s are cool. Oh, I forgot. I do have a PS3 and a PS4. Oh! My PS3 and my PS4 are in the closet. Whoops. Yeah, speaking of game preservation, there was this game on PS, I think 3? Pixelina and I used to love to play. And it was called Rock Band Blitz. And the code for the game is like still on my PS3, but the servers are down, so like all save data and all the power-ups and everything I ever earned, they're all gone. And it's like, I understand that, you know, anything that keeps data server-side like that, they can't keep the servers up forever. I get that. I'm not saying I have the solution to that problem, just it is a problem that I recognize. You know, I don't think I'm close enough to the wall. I think I'm bumping the bottom of that other thing. Kids enjoy gaming, and when systems go on sale, I upgrade them with taxes. Nice. Alright. I need to not grab that P-switch. Just like that. Holy moly! This level's very cool. This part here confused me a little bit because I was bumping the bottom of the platform to the left. I didn't realize it. Okay. It's a forgiving P-gate, though. You got plenty of time to get there. So do I throw the shell? I think I throw the shell early. So it's down there for Yoshi to bounce on. Boy, this is a level. I need to get back to my Twitch stream manager. Ooh, that was no good. Oh, I forgot. Had a brain fart there. I did it again. Why am I doing that? I need to shell jump there. Oh, and I bumped again. Dun, 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 dun. Whoops. All right. Alright, I think I need to throw it like way early, like before I wrap the screen. Never saw the Super Mario Bros. Movie, but I hear there's a sequel. The thing that made me so much less excited about the movie is that Charles Martinet did not voice Mario and Chris Pratt did. He did do a good job. I think that's just like the business though. Like Charles Martinet has historically voiced Mario, but he's not a Hollywood actor. You know, people hear Chris Pratt and they're like, "Oh, I love Chris Pratt. I'm gonna go see that." You know, it's all about selling a product. Charles Martinet was in the movie though. He just didn't play Mario. And there were some like neat nods to Mario's history. Like the song they play in the commercial for their plumbing business is the theme song to the intro song to the old Super Mario Brothers Super Show. And when I heard that, I really wanted to hear the song they sang at the end of the show. That swing your arms from side to side. Go on ahead and now go do the Mario. That song is so bad. It is so cringy bad, and I love it. Have you ever seen the old 1980s Super Mario Brothers movie? With Bob Hodgkins and John Leguizamo? I was trying to jump. Oh, I throw it through the Mario solids. Duh. Okay. Long time ago, I did see the live-action Mario Brothers 80s movie. Oh, it's so good. And it's so not what you expected either. Because, like, even... It was one of those... I was old enough at that point that I started to... I didn't just accept things for what they were, you know. I started to question things and scrutinize a little bit. And I thought, you know, there's not a lot of story in a Super Mario Brothers game. So what are they gonna... What's the movie gonna be about? You know, you have to fabricate this thing from whole cloth. And they did. They definitely did. And I thought it was... They took some bold moves, like making Princess Daisy the princess instead of Peach. And making her Luigi's love interest instead of Mario's. Although these things didn't bother me all that much, because I was also about 13, and I just thought Princess Daisy was the prettiest thing I ever did see. So... Oh no! Not your cup of tea, huh, Elliot? It was a product of its time. I think I liked it when it was new because it was Super Mario Brothers. And I think I like it now because I liked it then. The storyline was definitely yeah. Yep. And then just weird concepts like the de-evolution gun, and I'm like, that's not how that works. Nice. Little known fact, Elliot, did you know that chips stateside are called fries? Not everyone knows that now. This is the kind of insight that you learn on the PixelPadlock channel. See, I remember my favorite part when I was a kid was when Mario sign a miniature. Oh yes, the miniature twist up Bob-omb. Yeah, and everyone was afraid of it, and they're like, "It's a toy." What? Oh, it exploded. Seasoned with onion powder, ginger, Cajun, paprika. '80s movie Cloak and Dagger. So I had no idea that that movie existed. Until I did, I guess. I guess it was about 15 years ago now. I found out about that movie, but yeah, I tracked it down on DVD and it holds up. It's a good movie. That kid with his imaginary friend. And then there was something about like secret plans inside of a cartridge, right? It was cool. Whoops. It's been so long since I saw the '80s Mario Bros. Live action movie that I can't form an opinion on it, but most people said it's bad. It is bad. I mean, it's not a good movie at all. But there's a lot of things about a bad movie that you can appreciate. I used to have a friend that said, a good like so bad it's good movie is a good idea poorly executed. Where somebody really is passionate and wants to tell a story, they just don't know how to tell it. That's what makes a so bad it's good movie. And I think there's definitely something to that. What the heck? There's some 1 of 0 up there, but I can't get any. I don't have anything to throw. Freedom fries? Ugh, yes. Yeah, in the early 2000s, it was freedom everything. Make some garlic mayo for the side. Ooh, that'd be yummy. Lies, it's great. I might have to put that movie on later. See, I love those so bad it's good movies. And occasionally I can get Pixelina to watch them with me, but not usually. I think the last one we watched together was Birdemic Shock and Terror. And she was like, I mean, I'm laughing hysterically at it, and she's just watching this movie like, why? Why are you doing this? Well, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We're a small channel here, so I appreciate all the support. Yeah, but Pixelina had no idea why I found that movie so funny. She's like, it's terrible. Like, that's why it's so good. Oh, I keep forgetting I need to shell jump there. For some reason I keep thinking I need to throw that shell up, and that's not the play. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm doing. That was a peep. Want to talk terrible? Dude, where's my car? That wasn't a bad movie at all. I love that movie. Big Trouble in Little China with Kurt Russell is one of my all-time favorite movies. I have seen it. It is fantastic. It's just kind of one of those what the heck is going on movies, and I love it. So Bad It's Good is becoming a forgotten art. Shibby. Oops.
Ah, grumble. In big in time. Time for thine in biggin.
Oh man, I keep overshooting that. So a movie everyone loved and I find completely boring and stupid was Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, Napoleon Dynamite really had its 15 minutes, didn't it? I think that was kind of a lightning in a bottle situation, though. And John Heder, or Heder, however you say it. You know, that dance he did kind of really solidified the movie. Oops. Need to keep going there. But, yeah, then I think that same director went on to do Nacho Libre. That was... yeah, he couldn't recapture that lightning in a bottle. I keep forgetting to shell jump there. I was just gonna fire up Napoleon Dynamite today. I think Napoleon Dynamite was just sort of like relatable to people who went to high school around that time period. Of course, the girl in that movie that like sells all the handicrafts, it blew my mind when I found out that was the same girl from Waterworld. All I did was grab the bow to your sensei soundbite. Yeah, whatever I feel like. Gosh. I distinctly remember a scene in that where he's showing Pedro around the school and he's saying like there's a lot of gangs at this school. And it's just this, I don't know, it's just this Midwest Indiana school. And there's not a lot of gangs around there, you know? But he's like, yeah, there's a lot of gangs at this school. This one gang really wanted me to join because I'm pretty good at the bow staff. It just, that was me in high school. That was me in high school. Just trying to drop subtle hints that I was somehow different or cool when it wasn't at all true. Ah, crumble. I would rather watch Lord of the Rings trilogy in succession. The Girl from Andre, that movie about the baby seal. I don't know that movie. I find Lord of the Rings boring. Oh gosh, so did I. No, I'm in your camp, Adam. Lord of the Rings, just drug. I think that whole like trilogy would have appealed to somebody who read the books previously and then saw the movies and could kind of like fill in the gaps of the story, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm reaching too far. I did not care for it. I've never even seen Return of the King. Yeah, that's the whole thing, Elliot. What kind of gang do you have in Midwest Indiana? I mean, like, I live in a relatively rural area. No, not too. Like, gangs exist everywhere, but you know, they're not all that pervasive in Midwest Indiana. For some reason, I still remember the setting was in Idaho in Napoleon Dynamite. Was it? Okay. I was thinking Indiana, but I could be misremembering. What's going on, John? The books were kind of shrugged, to be honest. I only got halfway through the first one. I found the books boring too. I just remember they spent like, gosh, such a long time at Tom Bibaldi's house, and absolutely nothing happened. Like, there's no reason to have that in the book at all. And I remember Tolkien in that book going into exceptional detail about things that just didn't matter at all. It was boring. Now, you want to talk good literature? Berenstain Bears and the Spooky Old Tree. That's good literature. Kind of my same thought. The movies don't capture the books well enough. Plus, all the extended mythos behind Lord of the Rings is the coolest part to me. Parents are big Lord of the Rings fans. I just can't get into it. Tom Bibaldi was also a weird part. He was originally a character from the short stories he wrote for kids. Inserted him into Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I didn't know that. It was just all disjointed and weird. I mean, I was pretty young when I tried to read those books. It was probably above my reading level, but I mean, to be honest, they're probably still above my reading level. I mean, I'm lucky I can get through a stop sign in one sitting. Oh man. A Yoshi shell jump. Okay, alright. After the second book, I was like, bro, I'm sorry, but this writing is straight. Straight poop from a butt. My mom keeps nagging at me to give it another go, but I know my thoughts won't have changed. Okay. Alright. Elliot's opinion is locked in. The only thing I know about Berenstain Bears is when my dog, Bear, I yell at him as a bear, Berenstain Bear. Yes, I. Goodreads, John over on YouTube likes Lord of the Rings. Or no, are you talking about me? Thank you. I can barely keep up with what's going on. But you know what? It's Saturday, and that's alright. And if it's not too hot when I'm done, I might mow. And then I might drink a beer. And there's no might about it. Ah, grumble. Jared Hess, the director of Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre, also recently did the Minecraft movie. Never once played Minecraft, but the movie was decent and somewhat funny for the most part. I have not really played a lot of Minecraft either. Every time I think I understand what the game is, like I get told that I don't. I thought it was like a dungeon crawler where you just start and survive as long as you can. I guess that's not it. I don't really know. I don't understand Minecraft. But a lot of people love it, so must be something. Oh, well, I got 2 bounces off that guy. I might drink a 6 to 8 beer too. Every time I think like I'm gonna have a few beers tonight, it winds up being closer to 2 beers and then bedtime. That's what getting old does to you. It is such a neat setup. This whole level is just super cool. I'm being pretty cavalier with it, but oh, grumble. About to take your girl out to eat? Well, enjoy. Sounds like a good plan. Happy wife, happy life, you know what I mean? Ooh, waited a little too late. Heck of a level. It is. It's a good level. I'm enjoying it. I'm not paying as much attention to it as I should, but that's okay. Water is an awesome beverage. It certainly is. Let's get some. Ah. Oh, come on. You are what you drink? I mean, I suppose so. The human body is what, like 80% water? Ah, Grumble. I had a combination of liquor and Four Loko, so beer doesn't sound good to me at all right now. Yeah, I've had those days too. Oh. It's gonna be a Yoshi shell jump. What is Four Loko? Four Loko's a beer. It's a very high ABV beer. Yeah, 14%. I don't know why I did that. Is hair of the dog? I have never been a hair of the dog guy. I mean, I've done it, you know, like you wake up, go out to a restaurant or something, and it's like, yeah, okay, Bloody Mary, that's kind of what it's for, right? And it works. It's just not good for you. Whoops. My cure has always been a nice greasy pizza and try and get busy, because if you just stay sedentary all day, hangovers just get worse. You got to get up and moving. Oh, okay, alright, so yeah, Yoshi can't stand on those, but I yeet him, and there's my checkpoint. Oh man. Don't really like carbonated booze. I remember drinking Four Loko before it was cool. I wake up, realize I have a hangover, then sleep through it for like 6 hours. Yeah, sometimes you got obligations still. Like I said, I'm old, I just don't hit it that hard anymore. In my advanced age, the only thing that lessens the hangover is drinking twice as much water as I do alcohol while I'm still drinking. I've heard that Pedialyte is really good at rehydrating you. Never tried it though. Oh man, Yoshi shell jumps are so weird. And I'd probably be better at them if I did them more, but you don't see them very often. Come on. It's not cool, bro. The best 4 Loko flavors: sour green apple, fruit punch, sour grape. Most of them taste pretty terrible. I've never had a 4 Loko. Gatorade. Never tried that either. Okay. I did not think the conversation would turn into hangover cure tips, but it's the wonderful thing about streaming, you never know. Oh, that was weird. I died and then tongued. Arg. Alright, we've seen the checkpoint. We know how to do it. We just need to play well and get that Yoshi shell jump, and we're all over it. Good old carb monster energy drink can be fantastic. I never got into the energy drinks. I tried doing the Red Bulls for a little while, but I didn't think they were like worth the price. They're like $10 for 4 of them. Where I am, and I'm like, nah, that's just too much. Oh my. White Monster is the best flavor. I don't know that I've ever had a Monster energy drink. I did the Red Bull bowl. I did this one that I got at the dollar store. And it was just awful. I can't remember what it was called, but it was not good. Ugh, grumble. Whoops. Or £1.35 where you are. That's not too bad. Although I still have like some of that like curmudgeonly old man in me that's like a can of soda should cost 50 cents. That's what it cost in the machine when I was a kid, and that's what it's supposed to cost forever. Same thing with candy bars. Candy bars at the checkout lane were 50 cents. You know, now I go and they're like $2 or more. It's unbelievable. Oops. Red Bull's way too expensive for sure. I tried Monster. It's crazy how Bang Energy is so unpopular now. I used to get those all the time. I have a friend who drinks Bang Energy drinks, and she has the same problem. She's like, I can't find them anywhere. I have to order them on Amazon. You know, whereas like I would just find something different. She's so loyal to Bang Energy drinks. She orders them on Amazon. Oh, man. Yeah, and a house should cost 60K. That's right, Techno. Unless I'm selling, then the market can go way up. But when I'm ready to buy, it better be 60K. I only buy candy and snacks if they're on offer. I don't really do a lot of candy anymore. If I'm not feeling well, like if I've got a cold or something, I do go get sour Skittles. Like I don't know what it is, I want sour Skittles when I'm not feeling good. What am I doing here? They need to bring back Vault. That was just that super high caffeine soda, wasn't it? There was a time when there was literally countless flavors of Bang energy drinks, and it was great because there were 0 calories, and it seemed to give it... Oh, I didn't know it was 0 calorie. Whoops. Now Pixelina's on the like sparkling flavored water kick. She's been doing that for a few years now. The LaCroix and Waterloo and those different ones. I don't really like them. They're okay in a pinch if you got nothing else, but I just like regular old water flavored water. Oh man. Vault was 75 cents for a 20 ounce and $3 for a 12 pack. That's not too bad. I mean, anymore. Just regular Coke or Pepsi. What is it for a 12 pack now? I don't even know. Back when I was buying it, it was like $2 or $3 a 12 pack. Whoops. 7 bones for a 12 pack? That's like 75 cents a can. And we've already previously established that my curmudgeonly old man attitude limits me to 50 cents a can. Oh, I forgot. We got the Yoshi shell jump and I forgot to yeet him. Whoops. Earliest memory of vending machines, it was 35 cents? Wow. The world is definitely a different place. I mean, now it's customary for vending machines to take credit cards. Okay, this game is getting tough. Because I thought the last few levels, it's like, oh, it's a Switch Palace, that's why it's so hard. It's a Ghost House, that's why it's so hard. This isn't either one of those things. This is just a regular level. And it's tough. It's tough. It's a tough level. We're almost to the checkpoint, though. Oh. Alright, we got this. Well, not on that attempt, we don't. Whoops. I think what I need to focus on here is just getting more attempts back to that Yoshi shell jump. Yoshi shell jumps aren't crazy difficult. They're just different than normal shell jumps, and when you've got that, you know, timing so ingrained in your head, you gotta remember, like, I gotta throw early because it's a Yoshi. I just gotta, and it's definitely something I can do. I just need to get back there and do it. Arg. Boo Boo? I don't know. Does he envision himself as Yogi? Oh man, this is tough. Remember how much time you have left over from the P-switch? Do you? You do quite well getting that far. Well, thank you. There has been times when I tried grape soda and I thought it was great, and other times thinking it was terrible. Don't know what it is. He is a bear. I've never been a fan of grape soda. Or orange soda. All right, we got it. Whew. That was a. This game is tough. This game is a tough game. Mountain Dew Voltage might be one of the best sodas I've ever had, but mainly drink Diet. I haven't had a Mountain Dew in forever. They make diet. Oh, I see what you're saying. You normally drink diet, but they don't make it in diet. Thanks for the H's, guys. Oh, okay, this is tough. So in Kaizo, like, one of the hardest things to get used to is not pressing right. You know, if you're trying to clear a jump, a platform or something with a muncher on top, your natural instinct is to press right, you know, kind of scrape the edge and get on top, but there's a muncher on top, so you don't want to do that. It's a hard thing to wrap your head around, and that's what I'm struggling with here. It's like I don't see the muncher at the top when I'm wrapping. Holy moly, this is... Thanks, Bunker. Thanks for all the H's. The only diet soda I like. Yeah. When we do kind of splurge and get soda, we get diet. I just prefer the taste. I know a lot of people don't, but Diet Dr. Pepper can be good. You and Pixelina would get along. That's her favorite. High fructose corn syrup is kinda nasty. More than kinda. It is not good. Okay, so that next one's gonna shoot me diagonally down. I just need to stop looking at the top of the screen and start focusing on the bottom. Oh, wow. Took your compression covers off too early and I have to crawl downstairs. Uh-oh.
That's what she said.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna land on the one platform, it's gonna start to go right, it's gonna fall onto that music note at the top. Bounce back up to the bottom where I land on it again. Whoop. In regard to focusing on the bottom, not the compression garments. Ah, gotcha. Holy moly. Alright. Well, he's been putting me through the ringer lately. Oh, that's no good. My grandmother once got her hair caught in a literal ringer. 3 weeks of straight ouchie. Might have to go back on morphine. Uh-oh. That's dangerous stuff. Alright, need to go back left a little earlier than that. We're learning this area though. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a medicine guy. I'm not a biology guy at all. If I had any advice to give, I would. But I'll be fine. Alrighty. I feel like we're close to this. I feel like we're close to a PB. I know it's kind of an early PB, but this is a hard level. I take all the PBs I can get. Okay. Peeb. Made it this far already, so another small blip already. Every time anyone says that, Cat, every PB is important. I always think of that song in Monty Python's Meaning of Life. Every PB is sacred. Every PB is great. If a single PB is wasted, God gets quite irate. What? RandomType rated? Ah, well, thank you, Random. We're playing a RandomType game right now. Creator raid, yes. Yeah, we've been on this level for a little while. This is a tough level. We just got the checkpoint not too long ago. Welcome in, raiders. If y'all don't know me, I'm PixelPadlock. Play kaizo games, you know. You know the drill. One called Wario's Wonderland Walk, where you play as Wario. That seems interesting to me. Yeah, I can put it on the list. I still need to do that other hack that you recommended, Fulfill the Dream. Yes, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid. You know, we ought to do a shout out for RandomType. Let's see here. Yeah, if y'all don't know RandomType, he was the person that created this hack. And the last one I played, Pipetastic. Excellent creator. Ah. Okay. So I still get the same height off of this, even if I spin. So I can spin that one. Whoa. What? All right. The Wario hack? No, I said I'd put it on the list, but I said I still need to go back to the other one you recommended, the Fulfill the Dream. Because that one was fun. I just, like, I don't know, wasn't in the right headspace for it that night I tried it. Plus, I like to go back to ones that, you know, kind of got me. Because you never know when you know, go back to one that gave you trouble, when, you know, you never know when that it's like it's not going to give you trouble anymore. Man, you'd think I've never spoken English before. Okay, I need to wait a little bit. I just reminded myself I need to wait a little bit. Just a little bit. Fulfill the Dream looked tough. I'm glad to hear you still want to give it a shot because some of the levels look really cool. While Luigi even shows up and chases you in a level. Oh, ugh. Not the hugest fan of that chase you guy mechanic. I've seen it done very well. I've played some levels that I really enjoy where the guy chases you. Matter of fact, Liam sent me a 3-level demo of a hack he was working on, and one of the levels was a chase you guy level. And it was really fun. Okay. Yeah, especially in the second half of that level, it was an auto-scroller with a guy chasing you. But it was one of those auto-scrollers that got... Oh, I would jump too soon. That gets faster and faster. So eventually it gets faster than the guy chasing you. And you think, haha, alright, I don't have to worry about that guy anymore. Well, at the end, the level abruptly stops and there's a pipe you have to enter, and the guy catches up. Like, so you forget about him, and then he comes back. It is such a cool idea. PB, that, yeah, I think I've gotten there before, John, but yeah, that's about as far as I've gotten. So, do I need to... Right, let's just test this out. So, I just about get to the ceiling with a spin jump. I just about get to the... It seems the same. Yeah, man, what were you playing? Grumble. Okay, so you can get it with a spin jump. Rampu World 3 Tower of Fate. After a long break from it, I finally want to beat it, and I'm very close to get a new PB of 10 rims today. Oh, you got a new PB of 10 rims. Well, GG. What is it, like a random number between 8 and, is it 20? Eight to 20. Yeah, I haven't been brave enough to try Grand Poo World 3 yet. Although I think I've thought about it enough. If and when I do try the Grand Poo Worlds, I'm probably gonna start with 3. Yeah, random. At first, the first part of this level here was really messing with my head. It's crazy to think it seemed like Christmas Mario Kaizo ROM hack you played seemed not that long ago. It was around December, yeah. Maybe over a year now. Well, you're OG, Chris. Okay, that's a peep. So I jump up there and then regular jump? And then you catch the one at the bottom again. And this is something else. Yeah, 'cause I think I started streaming around April of 24. So it's been a little over a year now. This is still kind of melting my brain a little bit. Alright. Pretty sure I need to pick up that shell. I'm not sure. I'm gonna get shot at a downward right angle. Gotta get more consistent at this. I don't think I'm signed up for ROM hack races. Matter of fact, I know I'm not. I think there's a sign up process though, cause is there? Cause Snatch told me he like signed up for it. And I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I'm quite ready for that. Alright, I need to get just a little bit farther left onto that platform. Mario's a little bit squirrely about jumping off of it, and I think it's because I'm too far to the right. It's gonna shoot me right into the munchers. unless I throw the shell, but I don't know if I'm supposed to. I mean, I guess I just get there and see what happens, right? Okay. Okay, so that's cool. It doesn't shoot me right into the munchers. It shoots me into more boosters. And then... Alright, then I shell jump off the left wall. It's gonna go through those Mario solids. I boost upward to grab the shell again? Or wait for old boy to kick it? I bet I grab it and jump on old boy. Alright, we can do this. Oops. Should have held jump just a fraction of a second longer. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, grumble. Question mark. Oh, ha! I never really asked. Sorry, I missed your question. Never really asked, is there a story behind your name? Just a big fan of padlocks. A little bit of both. Little bit of both. I was looking for a name. I was working on an avatar. I had an idea for a name, and I was all gung-ho. But when it came time to change it, it was taken. And I was going to, like, I had taken a photograph of myself and used it as a reference for like a pop art stylized cartoon version, and I was gonna rig that in the same software I use for the padlock. But I wanted to start with a simpler cartoon for practice. And I am a fan of padlocks. I like little machines, padlocks, clocks, firearms, just simple machines. I think are really cool. And so I used a little cartoon drawing of a padlock to animate, and it turned out so cool looking. I decided I'm just going to use this. I mean, I've already put the work into it, and then the name PixelPadlock sort of came out of that. And then it, you know, I get a lot of people that say like, why a padlock? You know, what? That's weird, and it is weird. It's attention grabbing. People notice. You know, there's a lot of animals and fantasy creatures in the VTuber community, and I'm like the first person that you might find in your kitchen's junk drawer. Alright, I need to commit to this. I think I can reach that shell if I commit to it. Yeah, so the padlock thing did kind of come out of just goofing around with it, and just goofing around with an avatar. And now that that's me, you know, I'm leaning into it hard. I really like it. Ah, crumble. Yeah. Ever be a time to do a face reveal? I don't know, maybe. I mean, I figure if I ever do a live event, you know, it's kind of gonna be hard to hide behind an avatar. More than likely, though, there will be a time when I'm just tired of setting up a separate phone for a camera and the avatar software, making sure that's in OBS, you know, just pointing a webcam at yourself seems a lot easier. And eventually my natural laziness will kick in and take over. Oh, come on. Bring a padlock as a playset. Actually thought about that. Using like a layer mask over a webcam. So if I ever do have a webcam on my face, it will be in a window that, like, you're looking through a padlock shaped window. You know, that's what it'll look like. Webcam facing a padlock on a desk. It's like I intentionally placed it like that. Yeah, I think it would be cool. Oh my gosh, these falling rocks are a nuisance. Excuse my language, but they are a nuisance. A padlock costume. That's how you know you've made it in this world, when you find your visage at Spirit Halloween. That one rock. They are a nuisance, Random. Okay, alright, alright. That's a peeb. That's an itty bitty tiny peeb, but it's a peeb. I bet there's lots of wolf costumes at Spirit. There's even a hole in these rocks. I don't know what I could aim for the hole, but I like what I'm doing. And I'm pretty sure after that comment there's gonna be some juicies in chat. Right? Oh no, I need to hold my jump button. How are you liking the last few levels? I actually really liked the last few levels. There's definitely been a ramp up in difficulty. There's certainly a noticeable difficulty curve. But as far as like the setups, the creativeness, and like the enjoyability, I've been enjoying myself. I always worry a little bit though when I take too long, over an hour to beat a level, if people get bored. But that's on me. The time flies level in particular, I needed a little help at the end of that one by jumping on the platform, but we found the secret exit first. And the secret exit was super shelly. I really liked it. Oh my gosh. I need to wait a little bit. The end game is tough. I feel like Snorlax. Are you blocking the road to a town? That's about all I know about Snorlax. I need to wait. Just wait a tick there, and it'll position better. And I just get super excited, and I go. Holy moly. Regrab, regrab. Okay. Definitely harder than Pipe-tastic. That's not how you sold it to me when you originally recommended it. That's funny though, I was just kind of thinking that earlier today. I'm like, I think this is harder than Pipe-tastic. Yeah, I guess there wasn't a lot. Random caught me playing Pipe-tastic, and yeah, that was pretty much the whole recommendation. You should try Paralysis. And I said, okay. Ah, grumble. Yeah, I barely remember that, Chris. I didn't really play any of the first generation Pokemon games. I did play a little bit of like the Pikachu special edition Pikachu one, yellow. But I really got into it with Ruby Red. I remember I said you should play it because there's cool shells. Oh, that's right, you did. That's right. Well, there is cool shell stuff in this. I'm going a little bit too far to the left. Not enough. Okay, let's get consistent here. No, this isn't the first intermediate, I guess expert now hack that I've tried that turned out to be there's been a couple of intermediate hacks I've taken on that seemed like they should have been expert. Blackout comes to mind. That game was very difficult. But we beat that game and we're gonna beat this one. Oh, these falling rocks, random. These falling rocks. They are a nuisance. Okay. We've been on this level for a long time. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's what we do. That's a peeb. Alright, we'll give a little stretch for Chris. Okay. So we zigzag back and forth. We come out of it holding right, and then we go back left to grab that key, and then right again. Okay. And I just need to remember to look at the bottom of the screen rather than the boosters at the top of the screen. So if I look at the boosters at the top, then I'm just gonna hit the munchers every time. Oh no. I thought I was a little slow and I tried to speed it up and then I got too far ahead. Oh no. Oh, just missed it. All right, we're getting more consistent. Oh man, okay, I'm just gonna hold right through that whole thing. I can't press right too early there either, or I'm gonna scrape that muncher. Okay, a little early there. Okay. I missed the jump. I'm looking at the boosters again. I shouldn't do that. Okay, we got this. We can do this. We can do this. It's very difficult, but we've gotten pretty far. There's nothing in this level that's really stumping me. It's just a difficult level. You know, it's been a while since the topic of the new Spider-Man movie, but apparently Hulk and the Punisher from the TV show will appear in the Spider-Man Brand New Day. Really? I feel like I'm gonna like any Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. Oh man. I did it again. I did not see Superman. I'm waiting for it to come out on DVD. That way I can borrow it from the library. I said I was gonna hold right through the whole thing and I forgot. Okay. Yeah, once I see it at the library, I'm gonna scoop it up. The King of Demons himself. Enjoy the lark. Thank you for being here. Okay. New plan, hold nothing. I'm starting to think these things give me cannon speed. You are not joking, Chris.
Oh my gosh, I'm a big padlock. Thanks for the embiggen, Fina.
I always jump off of that too early and I jump over the shell instead of picking it up. I didn't expect the voice to. Yeah, I put that in there. And then I'm like, the whole point of like lurking is to just watch without participating in the conversation. So I thought this just flies in the face of what lurking is. But I also still kind of like it. I did try to be clear in the description though, that it will let everyone know that you're lurking. These rocks, random. Random, I do not like the rocks. It almost seems like you intentionally place them there to be obstacles to kill the shell. Oh, I missed the shell. I have a feeling that we're close to the end of this level. Like, I mean, based on the length of other levels in this hack, you know, we're kind of getting to that point. And I'm gonna be very, very happy when we get to the end of this level.
Did I get shrunken? Am I teeny tiny? I am teeny tiny. Who shrunk me? Demon King. Well, now I can fit in little spaces.
Peeb. At one point I gave up, pace myself. How did you end up with 83k? I don't know, that's a lot. You routinely go to sleep with my stream on though too, so that... At least I think you do. I need to come up with a new graphic for spare keys too. Because that was one of those ones that I just like rolled out as fast as I could when I got the affiliate. Because there was so much stuff like I didn't know I was going to have to provide. Like an image for my reward points, you know, like I didn't know I had to provide that, so... So I just hammered out the quickest, easiest thing I could think of. Oh, man. Your voice is good material to sleep with. Hey. That's my claim to fame. I put people to sleep. Alright, man, I'll take it. $92.9. Reward point images are so helpful, easier to spam them? Not sure I follow that one. So, Spotify fanboys, we got a new contender. Hey, I'll take it. Like I said, I'll take it. I ain't a proud padlock. Oh, gotcha. I understand. Yeah, I was just talking about the image for the reward points themselves. And I didn't even know I'd have to name them. I mean, you can keep them generic, but who wants to do that? So I'm like, alright, spare keys, that's kind of clever, and it's just a couple of keys. Like, it's a really bad graphic, so I need to come up with something better. I need to... But yeah, you're right, you gotta come up with a graphic for each redeem as well. And yeah, they can all be the same, but you don't want them to be the same. Just like Fina said, you want to know what you're looking for. How did I mess that up? So I'm happy with some of the redeem images, and others I'm not all that happy with. But we'll tackle them one at a time. I always get these like little thoughts like, oh, I should do this or that. And then I never follow through with it. Or just forget. No, that was too slow that time. I actually tried to slow it down and went too much. Alright. These boosters at the beginning. Are not that difficult. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble. Gotta get better. We got kaizo regression syndrome going on here. I've gotten way farther than this many times. Alright, well, we're, I guess, getting a little better. What? I don't know why all of a sudden I'm like losing my touch here on these first boosters. Alright, let's just start getting back there some more. Baby steps, right? Okay. We got a deep run, so that should shake off the KRS. Okay. Alright. We're starting to see more level. That's a good thing. Good. Alright, it's fine. Really? You are kind of an insect person, aren't you? You gotta get you a Hercules beetle. Of course, I don't think they live very long. Okay, we have got to get this level beaten. Oh my goodness. Buying so many beetles when you move in. Do people ordinarily keep beetles as pets? Bug enthusiasts? I guess that tracks, you know? Okay. Alright. Alright. That's cool. No, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. This is a peeb. This is a good thing. Well, the thing is, it wouldn't be annoying if I didn't have so much difficulty getting there. And it's not really that annoying to begin with. It's like, you know, a bit of a troll at the end. You got to do the level again. I've just had such a difficult time with this level. And I think this game is just like right at the peak of my skill level. So I can definitely do this. But it's not easy. It is not easy. But now I know all I gotta do is turn around. All I gotta do is turn around and unlock the door. What? All right, we got it. Whew. That was an ending. Holy moly. Wow. Thank you for the G's. Ooh, that was a rough ending to a rough level. I'm a little lucky I got it on the first try. I might be a little salty if I didn't. That was a rough ending. But we got there. We got there. And it's funny, like once you know what to do, you know, just neutral the D-pad, turn around, grab the key, neutral the D-pad again, turn around when the door comes. It's really not all that hard. It's such a difficult level getting to that point. But we got there. We got there. And I've been going for about 3.5 hours. Let's poke our heads in. I'm not sure how deep we're gonna get in this one. Oh, I'm supposed to ride this guy. Okay. Oh my. Oh, what? Do those guys come back up? I mean, they must. Because I don't think I have enough time to one-cycle them. They do come back up. Okay. Mothfriend is still figuring out how to leave your room. Alright, and I'm gonna have to bump that. On the question block. How do we do this? Oh, I forgot to hit my... Forgot to hit my counter. Thank you, Chris. We started figuring things out at the end. I think we're gonna be about done though. I think I'm gonna look for somebody to raid to. The timing on this just does not work out. At least it's not obvious to me in the moment. Okay, I think maybe that's how we do it. Raid out to Liam. Is Liam on? I'll raid out to Liam. I usually don't get to because we're not streaming at the same time. Alright, well, I think we're done. We'll come back, we'll do this one. I think I'm starting to see how to do it, but we'll come back, we'll figure it out. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. I might be back on tomorrow. I think I might take a break, do something a little bit easier. Just to rack up a few GGs, build up the ego, the confidence a little bit, and then we'll come back to Paralysis on Tuesday. But yeah, I think this has been a fun stream, and we've got a couple exits done, so we're in good shape. Let's go to ending. I need to fix my ending screen too. It's just old. Need a new one. Alright, well thanks for hanging out, guys. We're gonna see if we can find Liam here. Oh, Light Lines is on. Where's Liam? I cannot find Liam. Well, I guess we can search for him. Yeah, he's online. Oh, he's still doing that courtroom game. Oh, I'm not going to forget Adam. That's the cutest picture. All right. We're going to send you guys over to Liam. We're going to start a raid. And as soon as we're ready to raid, we're going to head on over there. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. I probably will get on tomorrow. I have stuff to do, but I've been doing too much adulting this week, and I need to just blow off some steam with Mario, so I think I might get on tomorrow. Anyways, I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. I'm going to send you over to Liam. All right. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.